Going live on TikTok has given me as a creator so many opportunities and me as a mother to provide so much more to my family than I was ever able to before. TikTok reached out to us to do a commercial for them in LA, and I was so excited. We landed in LA, and my son, as you can see by his happy feet, was very excited. It's not often we get to go on trips, so this was a lot of fun for all of us. We got on a shuttle, got our rental car, and went over to our hotel, which was absolutely beautiful. It even had a space for me to set up and do my streams at night after we were done all of our fun and activities. We of course had to enjoy some pool time. Liam really loved it. He was a little scared at first, but he really did warm up to it. I have a feeling he's going to be a mermaid just like me because I absolutely love swimming and being out in the pool, and I love being around water. We decided to check out this really cute 50s diner in downtown Burbank, and the food was great, the customer service was fantastic, and we had such a great time, and we also explored the town a little bit. This wasn't like a planned out family vacation, this was a work trip, so we didn't have much time to plan, but we did tell Liam that if he was good on set of the commercial, that we would take him to Disneyland for the day. None of us have ever been, and Liam was very excited for the experience. I must say though, the lines were horrendous. We did, however, get on a few fun rides, and the ones that went up in the air, I watched from the ground. My favorite ride was the Astro Blasters, which is based on Toy Story. We actually rode that twice, and it was a lot of fun. This one was really cool, and I loved how it glowed in the dark. Basically, what you do is you take your little Astro Blaster, and you can spin your little car back and forth or all the way around, and there's targets throughout the ride that you can aim at, and it keeps score for you, and at the end, it'll tell you your score, and it'll take a picture of you. Liam loves Toy Story, and this one was a lot of fun for all of us. Of course, after that, we had to go to Pizza Planet, which blew Liam's mind, and the pizza there was actually really, really good. Liam really loved that he could get the little Buzz Lightyear bubble wand and the little alien cup. He was more hyper-focused on any of that than he was his actual pizza. And then, of course, after that, we went to the castle, which was very pretty, and went to go see all the rides that were on the other side. We did come into some minor delays going through the castle for some duck crossing, which was adorable. Liam loved the merry-go-round, and then after that, we went on this little boat ride that took us through this giant whale mouth, and it just went around and showed us like these little tiny towns of Disney. They even made Liam the boat captain and gave him a special boat captain sticker. And of course, we had to go to It's a Small World. I mean, if you go to Disneyland, you have to get on this ride. I feel like it's an iconic ride that's been around for like forever. And I'm constantly seeing videos of adults making fun of the animatronics, and I must say they weren't that great. But you know what? It was still very cute, and the kids don't know any different. The best part of this ride, it was longer, and it had air conditioning. But it was really cool and colorful, and Liam loved it. And then afterwards, he went outside to the little splash area, made some friends, splashed around, and then did his little happy twirls through the park. We hopped on the train so that we could go to the parade, and this was a lot of fun. We love trains. We got married at a train station, so we take trains any chance that we can. And this was really cool because it took you through Disneyland, but it also took you through themed tunnels like this one with all the dinosaurs. We made it to the parade, and Liam absolutely loved meeting all the characters and waving to all of them. He sat there holding his Mickey and Minnie the entire time with those little ears and had fun waving to everybody and really got bashful around some of them, which was really cute. I was kind of surprised at how short the parade was. I thought it was going to be a lot longer with more characters, but it ended up being really cool. It was really detailed and well put together, and Liam had a blast and made sure to wave to every character that came by. We went on so many other rides, but I didn't capture as much as I normally would because I was trying to live in the moment, considering that this was our first visit to Disney and probably our last. This was a really long trip, and it was a lot of work on our feet, but it was a lot of fun, and I'm so glad we got to take him there and experience this, and we wouldn't have been able to do that without TikTok, the opportunities and going live on TikTok to be able to take him there. This was actually pretty cool. We took the monorail train, which is an electric train that goes throughout the park in the sky, and it also drops you off at the hotels and things like that. And it was a great view, really pretty inside, very futuristic. Here's a little bit of downtown Disney at night. I thought it was really pretty all lit up. And to end the night, we had to go back to the castle so that we could watch the fireworks display. And they almost canceled it because there was too much wind, but then they ended up putting on the show anyways, and it was beautiful. I mean, like, it was so cool. The videos don't do it any justice. Liam really loved it, but then he started getting really tired towards the end, and he started falling asleep. Poor little guy. He was so tired. It was such a long day there. I thought it was really neat how they used a projector to actually display some of the Disney shows onto the castle itself. They used light beams and all kinds of different things to show cast lights. They had smoke effects. It was really cool. It really does make me the happiest person alive to see my son smiling and happy and enjoying his life and having fun things like this. And I know working a 9 to 5 isn't in the cards for me right now as a mom with a child that has disabilities. And I know working tip-based isn't always guaranteed, but I save up and I'm able to help provide and do fun things with my family like this. I love that social media is my job. And I love being a part of your daily nights, and I appreciate you guys being a part of my daily streams. And if it wasn't for my viewers, my mods, my subscribers, my members, and everybody who follows, I would not be able to have opportunities with TikTok or be able to do things like this with my family. Those who support me do it because they see me invest in myself as a streamer and invest in my family. And I love taking you guys on all the adventures with me. It was time to fly back home, and Liam wanted to wear his astronaut helmet from the commercial shoot, and he met someone from NASA at the airport who gave him a patch. We landed in Texas where our flight was canceled, and we were stranded in Texas and couldn't get home, and we had no luggage, and they couldn't find it for 3 days. Side note, I'm pretty sure this is a famous TikToker. I've seen him on my For You page, and he was going to be on my flight that got canceled. I was too shy to go up and say anything to him, to be honest. My son was so overstimulated at this point. We were there for so long. And they said they couldn't get us out to Connecticut for 3 days. We did not have the funds for that, so I took to TikTok and asked my community for help. And you guys gave us a safe place for my son to rest his head and for us to make all the phone calls we needed to figure out what to do next. We ended up flying out to Boston, Massachusetts, and taking a 2.5 Uber ride home. It was so exhausting. And even though there was no bad weather, American Airlines claimed it was due to bad weather, so they didn't have to pay for vouchers for meals or a hotel. Besides that small hiccup, I had an amazing time. It was a great opportunity with TikTok, and I had a lot of good family time down there making memories, and I'm so glad that we were able to make it home safe. This is me heading to the commercial shoot for TikTok. It is said to be aired in July, and I can't post any content from behind the scenes until then, so keep an eye out for both the commercial and my future content to come.